Hello, this is Shoyan, a Japanese carpenter. Today, I'll install door rails in front of the raised space I made in the last video. The door rail of the top side is called kamoi in Japanese. Draw the marking of mortises on the columns. First, mark on the four corners, then use a thread to mark on the center column accurately. Next, cut out mortises on the columns to install kamoi. There are grooves on kamoi, so the mortises are to be the size of the whole of kamoi minus 15mm of grooves. It tends to be misunderstood, but kamoi is the door rails at the top side with deeper grooves. The door rail at the bottom side with shallower grooves is shiki. It has been generally said, don't step on shiki for a long time in Japan. So shiki is at the bottom side, kamoi is at the top side. It's often misunderstood. Let's draw a marking of kamoi. What I have now is called kamoi stopper. It's called hanyaku among carpenters. Hanyaku means half a man. A long time ago, to support kamoi is disciples' work, so it's called hanyaku. Next, draw the marking of kamoi. To draw the marking of shiki and kamoi is called hikaru in Japanese. Basically, hikaru means to shine. In this case, the word of hikaru is used to mean to reflect the character of column wood to make kamoi and shiki. So we use the word of hikaru. Next, cut out it by fine-toothed saw. I'm cutting out tenons. These days, there are many carpenters who process materials on stands, but we are using saws with this kind of low stance. This posture is more stable. If the posture is not stable, I may make a mistake. While making kamoi, put it at the position once after cutting out it, then confirms the accurate lengths and modifies the marking once again based on the marking I drew first. After the modification of marking like this, cut out it one more time. Chamfer the kamoi. In the case of kamoi, the groove portions also need to be chamfered. Okay, now processing kamoi has been completed. Let's install it. In this house, it's very difficult to install kamoi. It's because this space is raised by 300mm, so kamoi will be at the higher position than usual cases. That means there are less height above kamoi. Columns cannot be bended easily, so push the columns as strong as possible. Then install kamoi with bending it. I pushed columns to install kamoi. So pull columns back by hitting. They are bended forcibly, so they can return to the original position by hitting. This is a portion of sewari, so the center portion is sticking out. Make it straight by hitting with a hammer. Then install kamoi. Make here wider by jack as well. Then install kamoi. The pitch of columns is narrow here, but the column is thin, so it was easy to install kamoi. And pull the column back to the original position as well. As soon as possible, apply water at the damaged portion or the portion where I did kigoroshi. By doing like that, the dents will become as original. Lastly, fix it by screws from the top side. Then it's completed. Next, let's install shikii. Confirm the level and cut out mortises. The mortise of shikii is different from that of kamoi. It's thin, only 15mm thick. This is because one end is fixed by mortise, and the other end is fixed by dowel. I think you can understand after watching it. The hole for dowel is a little deeper than the dowel itself. It's much more difficult to cut out the mortise of shikii than that of kamoi. It's thin and at a lower position, plus the space is narrow, so it's very difficult. The floor has been fixed until shikii portion, so to remove the portion of conflicts with floor, I'm cutting out shikii at the thickness of floor. Actually, the floor is 30mm thick, so considering margins, cut out at 32 to 33mm. Without doing like that, if the floor is curved, there will be the force to raise shikii up, so it's important to consider margins. Then make dowels to fix shikii. Its size is 15mm by 15mm. Adjust the length as well as kamoi. In the case of shikii, I can draw marking on the floor, so it's much easier. Cut out tenons of shikii. It's difficult to cut out this size of material by manual saw. Generally, we carpenters use manual saws like this way, that the front end is lower. But these days, there are many carpenters who don't use manual saw in this way. When I was a disciple, I was said that if the front end of saws is lower, it's the way of door makers. I don't know why. Actually, this posture is better for me. Generally, it says that it's a bad habit to step on shiki, but it's okay to sit on it. People often sit on shiki at verandas, but it says that standing on shiki is as rude as standing on father's head. Adjust the dimension of dowels that I made roughly. Make it become tight when installed in mortises. Usually, I don't apply glue here, but in this case, I want to integrate it with a box of drawers. So apply glue this time. Then apply water on columns not to damage it, and install shiki at once. By applying water, damages can be prevented, and I can install shiki by sliding it. Adjust the position of shiki and drive in dowels. This dowel is not for the strands. It's to fix the height and twist, so there are small margins at both ends. These days, shiki is seldom changed with new one, but it often used to be changed. At that time, if there are no margins at both ends, the dowels cannot be removed, so these margins are necessary. Fix the backside of shiki just in case. Cut out the other side as well. Shiki and kamoi are the parts called uchinorimono in Japanese. To process this kind of parts, 3 or 4 years training is necessary. It's possible to determine skills of carpenters through this kind of work. It's an interesting part, actually. I like this kind of works. As you can see, shiki is installed at once. If I move it by stepping on it many times, it will be damaged at each time. So it's better to step on it at once. Okay, now I've completed shiki, kamoi, and storage portion. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.